All right, let's talk weather right now with Kim Castro. A very pretty but breezy day outside, and well, not unusual. Change is in the air. Kim?
Yeah. Today is a transition day, Sherman. So yes, we are warm, but we are certainly feeling some shifts in the weather patterns, right? We've got that cloud deck that is thickening. We've got the wind speeds that are ramping up, and it's warm out there. Warm spot right now, 82 degrees in Sugar Land. It's cool spot, 76 for Columbus, but everybody pushing towards the upper 70s, low 80s very shortly. Current wind speeds, these are sustained. 29 miles an hour in Sugar Land, 23 for Wharton. Ladies, if you're headed outside, this is a grab your hair ties, throw your hair up kind of day. Sustained wind, 25 to 30 miles an hour, gusts getting up to 40 miles an hour throughout the afternoon. That's because we're seeing some tension between a system that's about to move in. That's why wind speeds are ramping up. Shower activity is what that system will bring us for the morning commute. Time frame between 7:30 and 11:30. So our western counties seeing the first of that wet weather that's pushing towards the city center by the time most of us are getting to work. But it's a very thin line, and it's a very quick hitting line by the time you are headed to lunch. That's pushing offshore, and in the afternoon, not only is the shower activity wrapped up, so is the cloud cover. We're going to see plenty of sunshine and cool, dry air set up behind it. Cooler just by a couple degrees though. So there's the system right now. Here's a wider look, fairly unorganized over the four corners right now, but it'll certainly start to line itself together as it encounters some warm, moist air. So very different air masses here. This is dry and cooler air, warm, moist air gives us that band of storms from Del Rio up into Kansas, bringing some severe weather threat for the Dallas-Fort Worth area overnight. By the time it gets to us in the early morning, we could see some stronger storms, but really the intensity of these storms doesn't ramp up until they get towards our east because it's in the afternoon, and that's when we see the biggest instability. So the warming temperatures providing fuel for these storms, and because we'll see them during the morning hours, we avoid the severe weather threat. So it stays to our northwest for tonight. It stays to our northeast for tomorrow night there in Louisiana, parts of Mississippi, Alabama, then pushing towards Georgia. In terms of rainfall, not a whole lot to talk about. Most of us will wind up with about a ½ an inch. Some isolated spots, especially in our northeastern counties, San Jacinto and Polk, could wind up with about an inch of rain, but we will all experience a very gusty wind. So wind speeds, like I mentioned, gusting up to 40 miles an hour, and for that reason, we are under a wind advisory. That's until tomorrow at 7 o'clock. In addition to that, this front is going to usher in some very dry air. So what does dry air and breezy condition bring us? Unfortunately, a fire risk. The Panhandle, Western Texas, already under a fire weather warning for this afternoon. Central and Southern Texas, including our region, will see a fire weather watch and warning for tomorrow, which means just be very mindful if you see anything burning to put it out quickly, because under these conditions, we could see rapid wildfire spread. All right, 70% chance for that wet weather for tomorrow. After that, we'll see conditions dry up, sunny, beautiful for the end of the work week. Another system rolling in for the first half of the weekend, very slight isolated showers, and then we'll see more drying conditions and another warm up on the way. Sherman.
All right, thank you, Kim. And I know you and Cheetah will have team weather coverage tomorrow morning starting at 4:30 a.m. with all the changes going on.
That's
Thank you.
absolutely right.